If you're interested in buying Fallout 76 caps, weapons or items, check out easynpc.com and use my code DTDG for 5% off via the link in the description. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's Top 5 Camp Showcase. We're going to be showing off 5 completely different camps this week, and you'll be happy to know there is no log cabin builds on water. To be fair, I don't think there's actually a single build this week that involves the log cabin walls, so yeah, very strange ones indeed, and one of them is actually a trap camp, which we haven't had in a very long time, so stay tuned. And yeah, if you enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want to check out anyone involved, their links are down in the description below. So let's jump straight in. This week at number 5, we have Lucy Jane with her Scavengers Eyrie. I'm going to pronounce it as, I don't know if I've pronounced that right or wrong, I haven't got a clue, I'm sure you'll correct us down below. And what Lucy Jane has done this week has built over by one of the kind of poles that leads up to the monorail. And I just kind of like this because it was a bit different. Took like a different approach to what most people do, and it looked really nice. So obviously down here you've got this kind of like welcoming bit, you've got this like shower going on over here, and then you've got the staircase that leads straight upstairs to the main bit of the camp. And here is the main bit. As you can see, it's got a really nice conduit work going on here, working as a fence and a railing. That would have took a lot of time, so congratulations to Lucy Jane for just putting the bloody effort in to do that, because yeah, you smashed it with them conduit railings. Really good job, lined up perfectly. And I like how you use them, the stash boxes over there. I can't remember the cabinet type ones. They fit really well in that space, so really good job. I really like how you use the glass walls as well. Really jealous because I don't have them on PC. But yeah, it's also a cool idea using that one single corner piece down there of the settee. Like, the decorating in this build I thought was like quite different and unique in certain areas. Like, I've never seen anyone just use that little corner piece. So normally like that's used as like the whole kind of thing when you build up the whole settees. So changing that up and just putting in the little corner one was a nice little kind of understated kind of touch in there. So nice stuff. Also got some farming stuff on here. It's got all sorts going on. It's basically just an all-round survivalist camp like it's meant to be. And I just really liked how you worked around the monorail, built up to it, and added your own unique touch on it. So awesome job, Lucy. To give a bit better of a look of the outside, here's a couple of shots here that Lucy did. And as you can see, it looks really nice. I really enjoyed the shape of it and stuff. It's very different. It's not just a square. It's got like different levels to it with like overhangs and stuff. And it works completely and perfectly around the monorail. So very good job, Lucy. Thank you for sending it in. Really good camp. Up at number 4 this week, we have the Cursed Trapper with his camp called The Coil. Now, I thought this thing was really cool. It is a trap camp, and it's been a while since I've seen people doing trap camps, and this one is really cool. It is meant to be like, do you know like the kind of, is it the Tesla Arc, where you put like this cage thing and it shoots off all of the electric volts or whatever you call them? I don't know, I'm not a scientist, but you know what I mean. It shoots off all the things inside the electric and it shoots into the framework around it and stuff, and he's basically made this, and just look at it. I think it looks absolutely awesome. So yeah, awesome job, brilliant creativity with this, and as he will show you just in a second, it does properly work as a trap camp as well. So if you want to go in there, it will kill you, so don't go in there, it's a trap. But yeah, looks really good as you can see, and I really enjoyed it. So great stuff, mate. Thank you for getting involved and sending it in. Up at number 3 this week, we have Vladiministrator Gaming with his Dracula's Tower. Now, this thing looked really good. It's up at Seneca Rocks by the looks of it. Oh, wait, quite clearly and obviously it's at Seneca Rocks. But I just thought this was a really cool idea. And the way it was actually done was very clever and would have took a lot of patience. Like, there's a lot of glitching going on in this one, as you will see in just a moment when we go on the inside. The staircase and stuff, it's all going on. So I'll let it jump in there and we'll have a look. Also, the design of like this metal door here, like the cellar door, and you've also got the Mothman cultist bloody candles and torches going up. I thought that was really cool. It really fitted in with the style of the build and the whole Dracula theme. So very clever idea with that. Looked brilliant. Now, another really cool feature of this camp was this little thing down here, which I believe Vladiministrator actually has a video on how to do this. But look at that. How clever is that? I've got an idea how to do it, but I'm not going to give it away. But yeah, the display case with the little plushie on top, making it look like one of them things from Carnival that we're meant to be getting in the next season, hopefully, in one of the Atomic Shop updates, I believe. I can't remember if it's in the Atomic Shop, or is it Scoreboard? One of the two. But yeah, looks awesome. These stairs are absolutely fantastic. Like, they're so lined up perfectly, like it is incredible, and that must have took so long to get them perfect. And the fact you've got them going up multiple levels as well, hats off to you, Vlad Administrator, because I just could not be bothered to do that. I'm not going to lie. Maybe if I was really invested in a camp, but I don't know, it's just a lot of effort to do that. So awesome job, mate. And the recording of the camp as well, like, goes without saying. It's very good. You show it really nicely, so yeah, great stuff there. If you haven't checked out Vlad, by the way, make sure to do it. He's just hit 1,000 subscribers, and his channel is really good. He does some really different type of stuff, especially like news videos and stuff, and I absolutely love them. So definitely worth checking out. Also, another glitch, as you can see on the floor with glitching out and stuff, this entire build, obviously we're being a circular style build, is completely glitched. And to do that, you've got to use roofs as floors, so just another feature which would have took them absolutely ages to sort out, line everything up, blueprint it all, glitch it all in, and just, yeah, working with all these glitches and stuff is a pain at times until you get used to it. So hats off to you, Vlad, awesome job, mate. And then right at the very top of the camp, this bit looks absolutely brilliant, I think. I love what you did with the curtains and the kind of little monument display shelf type of thing with a throne in the middle. It all looks absolutely brilliant. So fantastic job, Vlad. Could have very easily been higher ranked in here. But yeah, congrats on number 3, mate. Thank you for getting involved. And yeah, let's jump to the next one. Up at number 2 this week, after a great amount of confusion on my side, which you will find out very shortly after this build, here is number 2, and it is by Covert Camps. Now, this is a brilliant camp. I seen it and I thought it looked awesome. You've got this helicopter thing going on there made out of the rugs on top of each other, so it's got the spinning, I don't know, the blades, the helicopter blades, and I just thought it was really cool. And the weird thing that I loved about this camp was the fact that when you see like the upper level of this, the battleship type of thing, you actually see loads of radiation barrels. And the location where he's put the camp in is where you get the dailies, where you have to go and collect the radiation barrels or kick them into the water. So the fact that he added them in, I don't know if he did actually think about this, but for me, as soon as I seen the radiation barrels, I was thinking, hang on, so this is who collects them or dumps them over at the bloody Grafton Dam. This is the criminal that's doing it. And I just thought, this is really cool and it really fits in with the game. So awesome job, Covert. Thank you for sending it in, mate. This thing looks absolutely brilliant. As always, you are the master in 76 of making vehicles and, yeah, vehicles, because ships, cars, whatever it is, you've built pretty much all of them now and you absolutely smash it. So awesome job, mate. I think you've done more of these type of builds than anyone. And yeah, you're just absolutely smashing it each and every time. So brilliant stuff, mate. Great job for sending it in and doing all of it and stuff, whatever else. And yeah, awesome job, mate. Thank you for getting involved and congratulations on number 2. Up at number 2 this week, we have Ninoch with this very, very awesome Raider camp. Now this thing here is literally like, it looks like a bloody community build type of thing. This looks like it could be a location in game. In fact, you know what? Make this thing number 1. I'm editing it. I'm changing it. This is number 1 now, okay? This is going to sound dodgy when I actually record this because I'm going to have to move it all. But yeah, this is number 1 now. I've changed my mind. Oh god, this is going to be a nightmare. But this is a really awesome build. It looks absolutely brilliant. And looking back at it now, like I've watched through all of them once, and now seeing this again, you know what? Just for the fact this really does look like it should be in the game. It looks like a real location in the game. It's got to be number 1, hasn't it? So congratulations, Ninoch. Thinking back now, it has to be. Number 2 is also brilliant, as you will have seen now, technically, because now technically I would have showed you number 2. But yeah, this build is brilliant. I love the use of the Raider stuff all around, like the vendor machines, all of the kind of junky type of, like the fire pit there and stuff. All sorts going on, lots of junky vibes, lots of just absolutely nailing it with the theme of the Raiders, as Ninoch always does. He is a Raider, he always does Raider camps, and this one is just, you could argue it's done to perfection for a Raider camp, to be fair, because you don't see many much better than this. At first I seen it and I was thinking, it's the bridge. I've seen so many Raider camps at this bridge. But to be fair, this is probably the best one I've seen. Like, it has, a lot of them are, wait, is it? I don't even know anymore. It is one of the best. It's up there with one of the best. I love it. It is, I was worried at first thinking it's going to be too similar to some of the older ones. And at first I was like, I can't put this in. And then I actually watched it. And there's a lot of differences. There's lots of stuff going on, lots of changes and stuff, and it looks brilliant. So awesome job, Ninoch. The confusion is real because I've changed it all and I'm going to re-edit it all. But yeah, congratulations on number 1, mate. Just to give you a little brief insight to the upper levels as well, look at the effort that's gone in with the editing and stuff, with the actors being involved and stuff as well. Absolutely brilliant stuff. But yeah, I just want to give you a little look of the upper floors and stuff. The thing I really like about this camp as well, like which I didn't mention, is the fact there isn't actually that much kind of crap just dotted around. It's quite empty and stuff. Like in terms of like walls and stuff, there's not that much stuff on the walls, which is kind of weird because normally I'm a kind of sucker for that. Like I feel like you need stuff on the walls, but in a lot of areas in this camp, it doesn't actually have many stuff on the walls. It's kind of basic and realistic, I suppose, to the game's lore and design of places. So yeah, hats off to you, Ninoch. Well, that was the most confusing top 5 I've ever done. I don't think I've ever since switching to this way of recording, I've never started recording, introduce a camp, and then go, hang on a minute, no, I'm changing my mind, this person's going to be number 1 now. So never mind, you know, this thing happens. Sometimes you guys don't even know that I've done this, and I've put them all in order, and then I'm like, hang on a minute, I'm going to change this. Or I've got my list and I'm going, scribble that one out, I'm replacing it with this one, it's going in this order now. But actually, after seeing Ninoch for the second time, he had to be number 1, didn't he? Like I looked at that camp, and it fits like all of the categories, which I love. It's got the lore friendliness, it's got the junky vibes, it looks perfect, it's a pre-existing structure. All the things I really love, it had in there. So hats off to you, Ninoch. You absolutely smashed it. Like I said, I was really worried about it being too similar to the older builds, which I've seen lots of them in that location, as you guys have if you've followed the series for a while. But I think you did a good job of making it a bit different. And I think this one kind of had probably like a better raider style than most I've seen there. So great stuff, mate. Thank you for getting involved, as well as everyone else that did. If you didn't make it in, I apologise. Only can show off 5 people, guys. And these were the 5 that kind of stood out for me. So yeah, that's the 5 I chose. I hope you're happy with them. If you think I made the wrong choice, put them in the wrong order. If you agree with Ninoch being number 1, or you think someone else should have been, do you think Cova should have been instead? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, hit that like button for me, subscribe if you haven't already, share the video about, drop a comment, do anything you fancy adding. But yeah, last showcase did pretty crap for likes, so I don't know what's going on, but it didn't get as much likes as normal. So hit the bloody like button, support the series. But yeah, I'll catch you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Bum, ba-dum, bum.